Hey, what's up, everybody?
I've been asking a lot of questions already. Oh no, I don't even have the question ready.
I just hit record. We just watched. I just showed Kim before she walked. Well, not before she walked in the door. That would have been weird. This Red Bull world record attempt, highest skateboard drop in 70 meters,
That was
230 feet in the air.
230 feet, or otherwise known to simple folk, 21 stories.
Something like that, yeah. And for those of you who haven't experienced Kim on like the top level, watch something crazy with her because it's wild. It is wild.
I ask so many questions so
You're
fast.
like, what is happening? And then it just screams. It was like, ah.
Yeah, we go 0 to 10 real quick, just like
Real
that guy
quick.
did. 0 to 1,000.
0 to
How
100.
fast do you think he went?
Oh, easily. Easily 100 miles an hour. I would think. I don't know. How fast does a human fall out of the sky? It's the same. It's got to be the same, right?
I don't think so. He's on a rolling. I mean, like the wheels can only go so fast, right?
I don't know. I don't even want to talk about it. I just
Science.
my hands are sweating so bad.
Who would we need to talk to ask all those questions?
Oh,
a physicist? If any of you listeners are physicists, we need to chat with you because I have so many questions. I don't watch a lot of like
I'm blown away.
world records being broken.
I don't either. And ever since they've like, well, the interesting thing is that their live stream now, it's like, hey, this could go south.
I know.
That's the thing.
Well, that was what I was seeing while I was watching that. I was like,
This could go south.
I was asking Jordan. So as we were watching, it literally happened right before I walked in.
Mm-hmm.
And so then Jordan was watching the video and he was like, watch this. And I was like, is he going to die? Is he alive? Oh my goodness. And then you start like, you watch him go down. And then I was like, oh my goodness, he's going so fast. What is he running into?
Yeah.
How is he stopping? Like,
He just goes into like this pile of foam. You guys should watch it if you get a chance. It's just absolutely wild. It's so wild.
I didn't know that people were still trying to break world records.
It's a thing, I guess, man.
Why?
The thing is like 2 hours long. Just go to the end. The hype is. It's got to go.
It can't be that hype. Do you remember the world record books? Do they still make those?
Yeah, so Guinness Book of World Records was there for that whole thing. That's
weird.
I feel like Guinness Book of World Records is just like enablers.
So what? Yeah. So what do you do after you break a world record? Like, do you just
go home, go to the bathroom?
It's like the same thing. We've talked about this before. Like after you run like a marathon,
do you just
in
go?
The morning,
yeah.
And then you're just like, what do I do?
I've done that
with the rest of my
Actually,
day.
I remember
But you're not a runner.
When I ran a marathon, I was like, I was eating dinner and I was like, guess what I did today?
I know.
Like it's weird.
And so like, did he just go home? I mean, how long do you think that ride was? Like 4 seconds?
Yeah.
It's like 4 seconds.
I have
4 seconds, handshakes, and then he's like, well, I'm all right.
I have a buddy who's like an ultra marathon runner. And he ran an ultra in like, I don't know what it was, but he did like 6.5 minute miles the whole time.
Gross.
Which is so stupid fast.
That's wild.
And so he got up that morning, went and ran the race, and he was home before like 10 o'clock p.m.
What?
Yeah.
He ran an ultra marathon?
Yeah. So like people were halfway through what, like by the time he was done, people were halfway through.
I want to study that guy's lungs.
Dude, it's crazy.
Holy moly.
Hey, you're listening to the world famous Grease and Grace. My name's Jordan. Across the table from me is 100%. And
hello.
This is the hour of your day that is the absolute best.
This is the hour.
I don't care if you've dropped in off a 70 meter quarter pipe or you ran a marathon. You're here.
You made it.
This is where you need to be.
So I've been listening to a lot of so my workout music this morning was 80s music. I was partying.
Do you like the Sunglasses at Night song? I wear my sunglasses at... That song gets me hyped.
Shut up. No, it's
serious. I'm not even kidding. I get so excited listening to it.
No.
Because nobody knows the chord. They just know the I wear my...
I know
his
the music
voice just totally changes in the chorus. And he's like, don't let the
yeah, I don't think.
I love it. It gets me amped
That's
up.
not. So I let Spotify like make my playlist this morning, and that was not one of the. No, but then after the 80s, I was like, I gotta go to the 90s, and so I had to go and get groceries for work for tomorrow, and so I've been listening to 90s workout music. It's been a jam session all day today.
Do you
guys.
feel like Dwight Schrute in the back of the car when him and Jim are going on the sales call? And Jim's like, you still do that? And you're like, yeah. I do.
I was like,
punching
my hope. Okay, listen, my like biggest hope. I will be so thrilled if this happens one day. It never has. And I tried to do this the other day, and the guy that was behind me was like, I'm not feeling this.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so my like hope is that I roll up and somebody else hears my music as my music is playing. I'm not like somebody who blares my music, but they know the song. And then we start singing together at a stoplight, and then we're having this moment.
Yeah.
That is like my dream to happen. And it happened with, I tried to create that the other day. There was a guy who was playing Michael Jackson.
Oh, hello. It depends on the song, but you got a 90% chance that you're gonna connect.
It was a good one. Was it Rock With You? I wanna rock with you all night. That was it. So I hear him. He pulls up. He's on a motorcycle. He's blaring it because you can't hear anything at a low level on a motorcycle. I don't know. I've never been on one, but I assume you can't. And so I hear the music, and I was talking to my mom, and I was like, wait a minute, we're at a stop sign. So I got out of the car window, and I'm grooving, and I'm singing to him. I'm doing motions. The dude stares at me. Nothing.
Why?
And I was like, who listens to Michael Jackson and doesn't like move and groove? What are you doing? He lost the life card right there, and he's still alive.
What is happening?
I know, it hurt my soul. Anyways, hi guys.
Hey, what's up? You're listening to Grease and Grace. My name is Jordan. Here's what we're going to do. Kim's going to ask a question. We're going to answer the question. After that question's over, we're going to give the topic. After the topic's over, I'm going to explain the topic. And then after I explain the topic, we're going to give you the greasy things that drive us nuts. And then we're going to give you the graceful things. And then we're going to wrap up the episode. And we're going to go to our places. And we're hopefully going to enter a stoplight where we look at an individual and sing, I wear my sunglasses at night so I can,
Would that be the song that you wish that somebody sang with you?
I could sing it with them. I could sing the whole thing.
You know what would be a fun one? No, I don't know. There's a lot of songs that I would like to have pulled up.
Yeah.
Next to me. Anyways, okay, the question.
Question of the day.
If you were a chair.
So I was a chair.
Whose butt would you absolutely refuse to let sit?
I don't know if I can say that out loud. That's totally like calling somebody out. Are you for real?
That was a question.
You first, bro.
I don't know.
Finger on nose, thumb on the table. Get out of here.
It's anybody. It could be like a celebrity.
You're nuts.
What are you talking about? Are you taking this to a personal level?
Oh, 100%. I went totally local on that.
No, I'm not going local.
Say the question again.
Do you have an enemy?
Say the question again just so I can respond again.
If you were a chair. Jordan's already shaking his head.
This is bad. Next question. Pass. I've never passed on these ever. I'm passing. Let's go on to the next one.
His eyes got real big. Okay. Well, then, I don't have another one right now.
No. I'll answer the question. Sorry. Just repeat it. Just repeat it.
Okay. If you were a chair, whose butt would you absolutely refuse to let sit on you?
But we have got to get you better. You're up. I'm not. I'll go, but I'm.
Oh man, you don't have to say their name. You don't have to say their name.
You first. You first. You first.
I don't know either.
First of all, okay, here's what's going on in my mind. First of all, I instantly think like I'm in Beauty and the Beast and I turn into a chair. And there's some curse and I'm in a mansion.
Except for you, Sam. You suck.
Yeah. And like here comes this guy and I'm like, please, for the love of all that's holy, not today. Oh, I just got that.
What would you do if you were a chair and you had somebody try and sit on you and you didn't want them to sit on you? Would you remove your arms? Mm-hmm. Would you remove the seat that they like put their butts on, or would you remove the back so that they can't sit on you? I love
this. You first. I'm telling you, you first. You have to go first.
Well, okay. So my immediate thought is like I think of the type of chair, not necessarily the person. So, like, I would not want to be a stool in an MMA fight.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
Like, I wouldn't want to be like, that's not the question.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm thinking of, like, common places where people sit, and I would not want to be a stool and an MMA
Okay,
fight.
now that's a totally
sweaty
different story
cheeks.
because I instantly went to a person.
Yeah, don't go to the person.
Like, I instantly went to, like, I can't say that out loud. Like, it's going to put me in a very...
Becky Smith.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah. Neil Johnson.
Okay, so what type of chair would you least want to be then?
That is a totally different question. And I get, like, the UFC thing. Any, like, colonoscopy center... I mean, I'll just get it out of there. Done.
Like a birthing ball. I wouldn't want to be a birthing ball either.
Oh my goodness.
That's sloppy.
Oh man.
Oh, that's hilarious. So there you go. That's a question.
That's great. I can't wait to hear what people say. I mean, there's going to be somebody that's going to be like, Dan Smith. I've never let Dan Smith sit on me. That's where I went right there.
Oh, man. No.
Man,
No.
I'm okay. I promise. I'm fine. This is a great episode.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, you're listening to the world famous Grease and Grace. My name's Jordan.
We're like 10 minutes in. What a wild ride.
Did you know a guy dropped in off 70 meter?
Oh, my Lanta. All right. That's done. Wrap it up.
That's done. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
That's a good episode.
All right. Today's topic
All right. Today's topic. We are in.
I love these podcast sessions we have.
We are in sick season. Every single person I feel like is sick, like in school.
Sick season. Yeah.
And so we're talking about sick days, like
Yeah.
home, when you get to stay at home and be sick. I'm thinking more of like from a kid perspective than a now perspective, because I don't know.
You're thinking about it from a kid, or are you thinking about it like
I mean, it can be an adult.
Okay.
It could be an adult sick day, but like I don't know.
Well, we all know that first of all, women don't get sick.
is that
I established that a while ago. I said that in a sermon once. Actually, no, I said it like for an announcement once. And I mean, sometimes you just hit the bullseye. And I mean, every woman just looked at like their husband like, oh, right? Right?
I will say, Josh lets me be sick if I am sick. He genuinely is like,
men get sick. They're like,
okay.
Oh man, I'm tired. Oh, you call my. I love you so much. Take care of the kids.
I wrote my obituary last night. Please make sure that you let the kids know I love them every single night.
Women are like, you know, that human on the couch came out of me. What? That's exactly how it works.
Oh man, yeah.
Anyway.
Anyways, sick days.
All right, sick day. Here we go. Time off from
man.
work that workers or
school
can use to stay at home to address their health needs without losing any pay. Lies. Differs from paid vacation time or time off work to deal with personal matters because sick leave is intended for health-related purposes.
Look at that.
Hold up. How many times have you called it sick and not been sick? Come on. Come on.
At my current job, I have not. In fact, like, okay, so here's my problem. Before, like, I'm not trying to sound like a star student, but because I owned my restaurant for 8 years, I had 8 years of, like, you cannot be sick. Mm-hmm. Like, the entire restaurant relies on you. And so I would get strep, like, once a year. That's it. And very rarely would I not come in. Then I got sick 3 times in 1 year. And I think it's because like I don't know, held it in, or I don't know. And then I called off every time because I ain't doing anything.
Yeah.
But my job, I work from home. So most of the time, like,
the best video I saw of this, like, the other day was there's a lady and she's standing next to her microwave and she keeps hitting the button, like the beep button, and she's talking to her boss and she's like, hey, I'm at the doctor right now. Beep. They're running tests. It's like, you're too smart for your own good.
That's genius.
You know what I mean? I was like, man, what is going on?
I would call off at my earlier jobs.
Yeah.
Fake sick. But this one, like, my boss is pretty chill. And so if I'm sick, he's like, why are you even talking to me
it's
right
so
now?
funny.
You should be asleep.
I used to, like, I don't know if I've ever called in sick. I just told people I wouldn't be there. It's like, hey, I'm not showing up. So I'd be like, I'm not coming to work today. I'd hang up the phone. Or I just like, yeah. Anyway, okay, I'm not done. Sick leave can include mental health day. whatever that is. Taking time away from work to go to a scheduled doctor's appointment. Some policies have allowed paid sick time due to be used to care for sick family members, address health issues, safety needs relating to domestic violence or sexual assault.
Whoa.
Menstrual leave is another type of time off work for health.
Shut your mouth. Stop it.
The best part is there's a woman holding her like midsection.
What?
But it's not always paid. So you can take menstrual leave.
Every month?
Gender discrimination.
That's wild. I didn't know that. You just like...
I have prostate problems. I'm staying home.
Nonsense.
They're like, Jory, you can't do that.
No.
I'm like, I think you can.
I mean, okay, I guess some people like pass out. I've known people who like pass out.
Yeah.
So I guess I can understand it.
Buddy.
I guess I can understand it.
That's the real deal.
Well, never had to do that. All right, sick days.
There it is. All
okay.
right, grease it up.
Greasy. Well, okay, so the first grease that I have with sick days is now I work at home, okay? So like anytime.
Homeward bound, baby.
Anytime that my kids anytime that my kids have sick days now, they come home and I like don't know what to do with myself.
Oh, yeah.
And so like anytime that they get sick, like I'll get a phone call from the nurse.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, so Miles threw up. And I'm like,
keep him.
how long until school's over?
You're like, ooh, 110.
So
yeah, about that.
Do you remember going home? Like, I don't remember ever really going home much.
My parents
as a kid.
So here's the funny thing about like that whole like call your mom thing, because I would love, now that I'm the age I am, to hear the conversation that happened and transpired on the other end of the line, because I never heard it. I just heard like Mrs. Scove say, "Hello, Mrs. Muck. Jordan's here. He doesn't feel good." And then it was like 2 sentences later, and she hung up the phone. She looked at me. She'd be like, "You need to go back to class."
That's hilarious.
And I'm like, "Dang it!" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
I've had a couple of those. Like, go back. Go.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Because like as a parent, because I know exactly now what my mom did. She's like, "How bad is it?" Like, is he getting the whole school? And COVID ruined this, because pre-COVID it was like, suck it up, go back to class.
Yeah.
Now post-COVID, we're like, oh, you could kill the whole school. So why don't you come home? Your nose is definitely running. We're bringing that back.
The puke rule is a hard rule for me to deal with.
When they throw up, they go home.
24 hours.
Yeah.
And like, okay, so
they know too. They're like, and we don't want to see you tomorrow.
I know.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. Why did you? No. At least throw up at home so that I can send you to school. What are you doing?
You're that lady that likes, oh, you know what? My kid has a fever. Let's just send him to the nursery. What could go wrong?
Okay, understand
That's
that
so
kids are
funny.
always going to have fevers.
100%.
Gross. It's not going to, like, if it's my kid or not. I used to have a friend who every time that her kid got sick, she would blame it on me. And I'm like, baby, it's germs. That's how it works. It could be from me and my kids. It could be from when your son licked the grocery cart.
Which he does. We all know he does.
Let me know.
Listen, Sarah. We know your kid. We understand. This is what he does.
And don't sit on my chair.
So let me get this straight. We're not talking about just our kids. We're talking about like the whole gambit.
Shebang.
Okay.
The whole shebang. So, but my first one was just like,
I hate getting sick, and when people are like, "Must be nice because you spent 2 days away from work," and now like they instantly think that you were on vacation.
Yeah,
that drives me crazy. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, well, okay. First of all, when you get an adult, a big girl, big boy job, there is no such thing as off days. So let's just put it that way.
Yeah, it just piles up.
Yeah. So like, this is gonna happen. I just got sick on vacation, which, by the way, did you know that's a thing?
Yeah, because you're relaxing, so your
Vacation
immune
sickness
system
is a real thing.
Yeah, your immune system is like, oh, I can breathe. That's why I think I got sick like 3 times. I never get sick.
Yeah.
And I got sick 3 times in the first year that I started my new job.
That's crazy.
And I think it's just because my body, like my immune system was just like,
Listen to this. It's called leisure sickness. It's similar to what's called paradise syndrome.
oh.
It's a name given to purported psychological condition not universally recognized by psychologists, by which some people typically characterize as workaholics develop symptoms of sickness during the weekends and or during vacations.
Yeah, because your mind's off.
And I'll tell you what, straight up, it happens.
It hit you like a brick wall.
100%. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
especially like people who don't like have like a quote unquote boss or are their boss and they know and they're responsible and they're doing all their stuff. They just know how much they grind. So you just, you like go on vacation. You've done all that work. I always tell people this. I'm like, if I go on vacation, that means I did 2 weeks worth of work the week before.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to do 2 weeks worth of work the week after.
Yeah.
That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So no wonder when you get like into a spot, it's like, hey, we hate you. And that's your body talking.
Yeah, I always struggle, excuse me, when so I get migraines, not near as many as what I used to get. But my migraines, I can take an absorbent amount of ibuprofen and I'm fine. Probably my liver is like, we probably should not do that. But, it's fine. I'm still here. Things are kicking. Yeah. And so to me, I'm like, well, I can still function when I have a migraine. So when people like call off of things for migraines, I'm like, you're faking it.
Dude,
I know you're not.
My wife, who is an athlete, on Sunday, like she was laying on the bed, not moving because she had a migraine. She was here.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
I struggle with the migraine one. I get migraines.
Right.
And but I nip them in the butt. I know. I think
some people get like legit, yeah. Anyway,
well, mine start in my shoulders. So if I'm trying to like crack my shoulders and crack my neck, then I know that a migraine's getting ready to come on, and so then I'll just go and take ibuprofen before it has time to establish. But if I let it become like a full blown migraine, I can't look at anything. Not because of light or anything, but movement. So if you were to move, then I would probably throw up.
Yeah,
it doesn't
100%.
matter. But sick days to me, I'm like, I feel like you have to justify it when you don't have very
that is so true.
Very what's the word? Prominent.
Oh, like you have to kind of prove symptoms. That you're sick. Yeah.
And so if you're I've got
hey,
a
man,
migraine, it's shut up. go work on your
my
computer,
stomach hurts.
Steve.
Yeah, well, you're making my stomach hurt, so get to work.
So yeah, that's my next one is you kind of have to prove it.
That is true, you do. But I think some people it depends on your line of work, because I think some people, if you're dependent on another person and they're not there or they're sick, it's more your just frustration with it.
Yeah.
Because you're like, well, I guess I'm doing your job today. Thank you very much. I'm doing that.
Yeah.
It drives me crazy.
Yeah,
See, but here's the deal. You have a big girl job. I have a big boy job. And the thing about it is all these things that we talk about, to us are so irrelevant.
Yes, they are.
Because it's like if you're listening to this and you're on a line or something like that, you understand when somebody calls off how big of a deal it is.
Yeah.
So I get it, because I've been there and I've done those things, so I don't want to downplay anybody or say, oh, well, I have I'm more important. I'm not saying I have a more important job than you. I'm just looking at it and I'm saying
we have much more flexibility.
And depending on what you do also dictates what's greasy or graceful about being sick.
Yeah, that's very true.
Because you get sick or I get sick, it can be sometimes super detrimental because there's a lot of people there, you know what I mean, or whatever the case is. So.
In fact, right now, I am watching sickness happen around. Right now, COVID is everywhere.
Yeah, I had it this summer. Yeah.
I think a stomach flu is
happening.
happening.
I think I had it. I don't take a test because I don't believe in that. Get off me, Karen.
So
go put your helmet on and walk around the world. It's fine.
There's a stomach flu also.
I said that out loud.
That's going. I don't even know what you said.
I said go put a helmet on and walk around the world.
Oh my Lanta. So anyways, there's that going around. So right now in my house, Josh, my husband, is, I think, knocking on death's door.
Oh man, he's sick right now.
He's got something. He doesn't.
That's too bad. I feel bad for him.
He's been still working, and he's a blue collar hard labor worker, and so I'm like, are you okay? I texted him this morning and I was like, are you okay to work? You got some stuff to do.
Yeah.
And so I'm watching it slowly creep into my home. And
you're like, I can't.
I have a presentation. Like, we're getting into a really busy, like, 3 weeks for me for work. And I'm like, nobody get me sick. Nobody sneeze at me. Nobody cough at me. Nobody blink at me. Because I'm going to get it. I normally, like I said.
That's how I feel when I don't feel good on Saturday nights. Because I'm like, oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. And I've preached sick before, and it is not fun.
Yeah.
Like,
doing anything while sick is not fun. That's why, like, golden time is like while you're a kid.
Yeah.
Because you just get to sit on the couch. You get to do nothing.
It also depends, like, just as I'm thinking, well,
Jordan's mom, who's like, you're gonna mop the floor.
Like, whatever.
You're not sick.
Get out of here. Like, I hope you're good doing this by yourself. The other, oh man, love you, Mom. The other thing that, like, greasy, because I think we're just talking about, like, being sick, you know what I mean, and whatnot. Like, I hate, and I don't know if this is in the same vein or not. It's super greasy. I hate throwing up with a passion. Like, I just.
Are you a loud thrower upper?
Hate it. I hate that feeling.
Are you a loud one? Where it's like,
like, I hate that
my
feeling.
brother is a loud thrower upper.
Now I could be there for you. Like, so there's two types of people in this world. There's the person who is by your side, holding your hair.
Yeah.
Like, it's all right, man.
You're not a sympathetic thrower
Do
upper?
it. Oh, no, I can do that. I can sit by you the whole time.
Oh, that's nice.
Or there's the people like, I can't go in there because if I go in there, I'm going to throw up all over the place.
I'm fine until, like, you're digesting food. Like, spit up, I'm fine with tiny little babies. I'm perfectly fine with it. I could not care any less. The second that you are digesting chunks of food, I'm out. I'm out. Because otherwise it's going to be in your hair as well.
Oh, my goodness. I remember when Bethany was pregnant, I'll never forget the story. So it's middle of the night or whatever. She threw up in our bathroom.
Yeah.
Like, and so she gets up. She taps me on the shoulder. She's like, I threw up. You're going to have to go clean that up. And goes right to bed. And I was like, what?
Oh, no.
Just like, I don't even, I think she was like half with it or whatever. But like, I was like, did you just, what do you mean? What do you mean I'm going to go clean up? Okay, and I did it.
Oh, that's so kind.
But anybody throws up in our family, like, and this goes into a whole nother vein. If anybody throws up in our family, like, I'm the guy.
You're the cleaner.
Oh, I gotta do it.
Yeah,
It's not that I have to.
I'm fine. This is gonna sound so weird. Like,
I feel bad for people when they throw up.
Why?
Oh, if my kids are throwing up, I feel so bad for them. Like, I just sit next to, I cry. Like, I'm such
Shut your mouth.
100%.
Oh my Lanta, you're a different kind of sympathetic.
I hate throwing up so bad that
really?
I just sit next to him and I'm like, I know this is the worst thing ever in the world.
So I'm the polar out. Not like I love it. Not like,
You're
I'm like, it's time to throw up, party. Ooh, ooh.
Do it again, Mom. Do it again.
Let's check this dinner. I'm not like it's a party, but like I am somebody who, if I feel like I'm gonna throw up, I'm like, just do it. Get it done, because most of the time
Will you shove your finger down your throat and make it happen?
No,
okay,
I can't do that.
I can't
That's
either.
Weird. And also, I'm like, then I'll throw up on my hand.
Yeah,
and then I'll be like,
it's everywhere.
I gotta keep it clean.
Oh, I hate
but
throw.
like,
even having this discussion just makes me just. Ooh,
so,
yeah.
A lot of times, I have learned like. If I can feel it in my stomach, then it's gonna happen, and so I'm like, just make it happen. And so I will sit and I will just like think my way into it, because then I feel a lot better afterwards. Because sometimes I throw up from migraines, and then I'll just like anything, like I'll eat something.
Yeah.
Green, and my body will be like, today's not green day.
No,
today is.
Guess what that's gonna do? That's gonna come back up in the toilet, not the normal way.
And so yeah, like I am somebody who like I will think my way into puking.
I also feel very strongly this is such an American thing to say, but I feel like with sickness, we live in a society where we have everything figured out. Like when there is no remedy to like your problem. So when I was sick over vacation, I talked to 2 doctors and they're like, you're just going to have to ride it out. And I'm like, I know There's drugs.
What's your address? I'm going. I'm raiding your house.
like of all the things you could have told me, that is not what you say. Like, oh, it's just got to run its course. If you tell me something has to run its course, how long? Oh, it's two. No, I said, how long does this take to run like the course? And the guy's like, about a week, maybe a week and a half. And I was like,
excuse me?
Really?
That's when you punched him in his jugular, and you're like, it's gonna take a week to heal. It's gonna take you a week and a half
gonna
to
feel
breathe
this
again.
tomorrow? Well, I'm puking.
You gonna learn today. You better not tell me this is gonna ride out for a week and a half. That's crazy. Yeah, I get so mad when either I take my kids or I go, and the doctor, I pay my copay, and then they're like, no, there's nothing I can do. And I'm like, okay.
Listen here, Steve. Yes, there is.
You better tell me.
Did you ever think about this though? Like, I might have been talking to your husband about this. I can't remember who it was. It probably wasn't. But no, it was last night. I was talking to a guy at our church, and I was like, why do we trust doctors? Okay, so let me give you the rundown. Like, and I love my doctor. Don't get me wrong.
That's
like,
going into
I
the whole thing.
love him. But here's the deal. He lives in my town. He's supposedly a doctor. He has a really nice building. That's all I know about him. I don't know what college he graduated from. I don't know where he got his medicine license. But I just know he's got a really big building, and people go to see him.
And they feel better after they see him.
Right?
Hopefully.
What are we doing?
Same
with the dentist. Like, I go to the dentist. The other day I was at the dentist, which, by the way, I was like, we talked about it last week, but this guy walks in, and they're like, oh, do you want to see doctor this or doctor that? Well, I didn't even think about it. I said, whoever, it doesn't matter. And then as I came out of my mouth, I was like, wait.
Can I see the dentist? Which one is the dentist?
I need to see your card. Yeah, like, for all I know, like, Jeremiah could have come walking in and been like, hey, man, open up your mouth.
You could have some random
right
digging in your mouth.
What are we doing? I don't know this. They're like, oh, but because you have the chair and because you have this this lady who has already cleaned out my teeth, I instantaneously am like,
very trusting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have had a hard time with one of my doctors here because of like my kid. He, for the first year of Owen's life, every single month, you do like the month checkups.
Oh yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And every single month, I'd go in and I'd say, "Hey, my kid's head is shaped weird," and he'd be like, "No, it's fine, it's fine." Every single time, and he'd be like, "No,
you want to put a helmet on him, walk him around town?"
Well, that's like I was like, "Let's get a helmet," because I knew in the first year, like
that can correct
you can fix it within a year.
Yeah,
his 1 year, a doctor's appointment. The doctor's like, yeah, his head is looking a little misshapen. And I was like, so what are we gonna do? And he was like, well, he could have a helmet, but he'll have to wear it until he's 4. And I was like, 4? What? We could have taken this. I've told you since I gave birth to this kid that his head is misshapen.
He's playing football till he's 4.
So then anytime that I have gone, he like questions me.
Oh man.
And I like, okay, I understand that I do not have a degree in medical practices. Okay, I get it. But also I know that I have had strep every single year since I was like 14.
Right.
I know what strep feels like. I know what it looks like. I know what's happening. I know the time of year. I get it. And anytime that I go in there, he's like, well, I'll call, because I'm like, it's time of the year again for strep. Can I get some amoxicillin? And he's like, well, we need to make sure to check. And I'm like, I have it. And then I'm like, I have the stripes on the back of my, like, the symptoms are there. It's there.
There is somebody out there right now that's like, you guys didn't do a background check on your doctor? There's people out there going, why are you so mad? Like, this is your fault. Oh, I know. This is why I have a podcast. Like this is the reason why we're almost 75 episodes in, because I need an avenue to vent my insufficiency and lack of doing diligence.
I don't look them up, but I'm also like,
you've had 2 children. Did you ever did you do a deep dive on like your doctors? Like, did you look at them up and be like, hey?
So I had 2 different doctors.
We did not.
So I deep dived after.
Okay,
so with
that's
my
like buying
first
something on
kid-
Amazon and being like, I wonder if it's good.
For my first kid, I had him up in South Bend, and he used to practice here with the very well-known doctors.
Yeah.
And so, like, I asked, because that was when I had owned the restaurant, so I had asked another doctor in town that he had worked with, and I was like, hey, tell me about him. And he was like, oh, yeah, he's a great doctor. And I was like, great, because I knew that he was, like, they're doctors. Got it, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So, but then he didn't make it to the birth. So a random other doctor delivered Miles, and he was in a wheelchair, and I was like, "That is the worst vantage point
that's
ever."
like that.
I know.
That's like the dentist that walked in. Like I was like,
Yeah.
"Who are you?"
Well, so also with Miles, I had student doctors that were in there, so I had like I had a whole crowd.
Yeah.
I don't know who any of them were. They could have just been like bystanders, like just watching for.
Because Bethany had it wasn't like complications. It was for Corrine. Like there was like 12 people in there, and I'll never forget this. Like there was one kid, and he's like, "You want me to take pictures?" And I was like, "I guess." And I just handed him my phone, and he's like walking around taking photos and everything, and I'm like, "This is a nut show." It was wild. Bethany strapped down on a bed. Like now that I go back and I think through things, I'm like, why did we do that? That's crazy.
Because we're just, we're trusting.
It's the same thing with sick days.
People.
Like, so going back to our topic at hand, when you're sick, you go into medicine cabinet and you're like, anything.
Yeah.
Dump in medication in you, thinking to yourself, like, this is going to work.
And also, and I know this is bad, but like right now, I have amoxicillin in my cabinet that was prescribed to me last year. I'm holding on to it.
Yeah, 2012.
I'm holding on to it because the second that I start coughing,
I have eye drops like that. Like I was at the eye doctor and they're like, oh, it looks like I had an infection or whatever, and I accidentally looked at him and I was like, it's okay, I have drops, and they're like, we prescribed you drops like in 2010, and I'm like, not the same bottle.
They're in the fridge. It's fine. Everything is fine if you put it in the fridge.
And it's like I've been a believer so long that when I lie, I immediately just look at them and they're like, everybody knows. So they're like, did you just lie? I'm like, I did lie. I did. I'm sorry. I'm a sinner.
I figure I feel better before the 100%. Entire medication is finished, and so I'm like, I'll save this for
never get rid of. There is prescription in our cupboard where I'm like, it's like the condiments in the church refrigerator.
I used some barbecue sauce last night.
You're a brave soul.
And I just stared there for a second after the fact, and I was like, I hope that was not expired.
It is September 2025, and 2 weeks ago I walked down there and I opened up and I wanted some jelly, and I looked at the jelly date and it said, I kid you not, 2022, and I was like, this is no longer good. We need to get rid of this.
But, it was in the fridge, so it's fine.
And when you're sick, you do the same thing. You're like, okay, how did I feel last time I was sick? And what did I take? Oh, this. I took this.
Anything to avoid, like, the $30 copay. It's $30, guys.
The best part of being sick, it wasn't the best part. There's no best part of being sick. But on vacation, when my kids started feeling sick, because obviously you share the wealth, like, I just gave them my prescription. I'm like, I didn't take all these here. You take this. Avoid a whole nother problem or whatever the case. Do you have any graces about being sick?
Sick days as a kid were the best days.
Okay, if we're going back to being a kid, yeah.
Being a kid, so a couple of weeks ago, one of my kids had a sick day.
Yeah.
And I was like, it must be so nice to be a
Couch,
kid
movies.
in the 2025s
yeah.
and be sick. You have everything. When I was sick, I had soap operas, I had talk shows,
whatever was on.
I had Maury.
It's so true. I forgot about that.
I remember 5th grade being home alone and watching Maury and be like, he's not the father.
He's not the daddy.
He's not the daddy.
You got the blanket up over on your head. You're like, oh, he's not the father.
Sick days were
they were.
Ultimate.
I totally forgot about that.
Oh yeah, that was my go-to. I would start in the morning with the game shows. Because sometimes you're asleep. So sometimes like
you just go in and out of consciousness.
Yeah, you're just in and out. I very much remember quite a few times. But then there were other times where I was like, I'm still sick.
Yeah.
But like I'm conscious.
That was the best because it was like totally like, and when you're sick as an adult and you get free reign, you're like, I don't want this.
Yeah,
like I need to get up off this couch and do something. Where as a kid, you're like, this is my life now. This is my life. I get to sit here and like, so if you had any like screen time when you were a kid, that flies out the window because now it's like, well, he's sick. He can do whatever he wants.
Yeah. And like there's just so many things. Like I loved having sick days. They didn't happen very often because I was like, first and foremost, my mom also was like, girl, I am a single mom
100%
until I was 7. So she's like, you're going to go to school.
Yeah, 100%.
We're going to figure this out.
Can't.
I got to work and you're not sick.
I watch Maury for different reasons. So you got to go to school.
And then like afterwards, it's just like, I'd be like, this is the best day. This is the best day.
It was the best
ever.
day, except you didn't feel good. That
You
was the
didn't
only
feel
problem.
good, but you were okay with like laying on the couch.
Yep.
And like my mom was at home, and so I didn't have anybody who was like, you need to clean the counter. You need to
100%.
Not like my mom ever actually did.
And my
that.
mom would come in, she'd be like, well, when I did get home after school and she found out I was really sick, or whatever, she's like, do you need anything? Do you want anything? That's kind of been passed down. So like Bethany will just quarantine you. She just leaves you alone. Like you go in your room and like you come out when you feel better. Me on the other hand, I'm like, what you need?
Yeah, my mom also was very much like, if it was like a true sick, she would be like, how can I help you?
All the time.
Like,
All the
what
time.
do you need?
Let's get you
Can
back.
we get you? Like, she would go and get like Sprite, and do you want not cookies? Would you want crackers? Why is Sprite? Like,
do you want to run the list?
Sick.
You say one, I'll say one. Ready?
What do you mean?
You said Sprite. Okay, so I'm
Sprite.
gonna saltine crackers.
Oh, that's the best. My sick day thing is mashed potatoes.
Ramen noodles.
Graham crackers.
Peanut butter toast.
Ew! What?
Oh,
you eat peanut butter toast?
Toast is the staple for when you don't feel good. Like just butter
but
toast.
Not peanut butter.
Sometimes
toast.
little thing of peanut butter on it.
No, that'd make me even sicker.
Got
I don't
another
like
one?
peanut butter. I'm trying to think of what else. Macaroni and cheese.
Apple juice.
Ginger ale.
Oh, that's a good one. 100%. Always ginger ale. You didn't even have a ginger ale in the house, and all of a sudden it shows up. You're like,
ginger ale has been something that I drink later on in life because
ale.
I know that ginger ale is good for your stomach. Like ginger is good for your stomach.
Very
and
good.
so, or balsamic vinegar actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't chuck that all.
don't. It's rough, but it's really, really good.
Next time my kids get sick, I just set the balsamic vinegar.
Here you go and take a little.
They're like, what is this? That's delicious.
But yeah, ginger ale
Put in a NyQuil shot.
is do a little concoction of NyQuil
Oh
mixed with balsamic. But we always did Sprite.
Yeah, Sprite
That
was a big one.
but I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about Sprite? Is it because it's like lemon or lemon lime? Is there something with like lemons and like sick?
Yeah, I think like full transparency. I think it's the carbonation. I think it's definitely
Think
so you don't give a kid like Coca-Cola, that's for sure.
Well, no.
But like I think the carbonation just feels good when you don't feel
I don't
good.
know.
Maybe
I
don't know.
remember like I would take a couple drinks and then I would be like, oh, this is gross. Like the like syrupy flavor gets stuck in my throat. Those were like the things that I would eat was just like, now I eat mashed potatoes. If I'm asking Josh to go and get instant mashed potatoes, I don't want homemade mashed potatoes.
Right.
It's weird. I don't know why.
We did get that a lot too. Like when I was a kid, it was fast food. Like here, I got you McDonald's or whatever, and it was like, oh, because you're sick, which I thought was really funny. My mom was like, hey, you don't feel good? Let's just put trash in your body.
My mom did not do
See
that.
how that works out.
It was very much like, ooh, potato soup.
Oh yeah.
Very much like carby.
What's the other one? Campbell's soup. Chicken noodle soup. Yeah. That was a big one.
I don't remember chicken noodle soup, but my mom would make. Oh, it was so good. I don't know that I would like it now, but she would make this like bacon and bean soup with alphabet soup, and that would be a go-to.
Yeah.
A go-to sick food that would be easy on the stomach. But
That's fair.
yeah, my mom was really good about like if I needed to just be held, she would like, come on, baby.
It's okay. It's okay. Grace's on
Yeah, what's your Grace?
man, like I hate It doesn't happen a lot. I'm probably sick twice a year.
Yeah.
Which is it. But I detest being sick.
Do you get like the same sickness? So like I'm susceptible to strep. So when strep is going around, I'm gonna get it. But I don't get it until like
that's a good question.
March.
I don't know.
You've never had like one thing that you get consistently?
No. Lately it's been allergies. Like
that take you out?
Not take me out, but it's funny. Like they're more annoying than anything else.
Yeah.
So I just don't feel like 100%. I'm the type of person that if I feel myself getting sick, I will work myself. Like I'll go work out to where like I'm breaking a big time sweat to try to like get it to
sweat it
just
out?
go through. Yeah. A lot.
No. Ew. The last thing that I want to do. Did you know that in like Switzerland,
Sauna.
no, they put their kids outside when they're sick.
I just saw that.
They put their like.
They also do that in the cold.
Yeah, they do that because there's something with like I don't know.
They let their babies sleep in the cold.
Yeah, it's better for their immune system. Yeah. I don't understand the science.
You and I have the same algorithm. I swear. This is what happened when I started listening to your release radar. It's just everything else started flooding in. It's like, hey, have you seen what they do to babies in Sweden? Like,
I don't remember where it's at, but
it was really interesting. I watched that the other day.
Last year, Josh was sick, and I was like,
"We should put him outside."
Why don't you go outside? And he was like, "I don't want to go outside." And I was like, "No, like bundle up. You just need the fresh air." And I was like trying to tell him about this, and he was like, "Kim, I'm not going outside." And
yes,
like,
you are.
It's good for you. Like he did not. He was like, "Can you just leave me alone?"
He's sleeping, and you like are moving his bed like out the door,
slowly like dragging him by the comforter corners. Like, "Come on, little guy, let's go."
His head like hits the stairs. It's like, "Am I dreaming?" Yeah, it's totally a dream. We're going.
You just need some fresh air.
Or you open up all the windows in the house. He's like, "Why is it freezing here?" You're like, "Ooh."
Doesn't that feel good in your lungs though? That crisp really gets you going again. He's like, "It's -3."
He's shaking like crazy. You're like, "You're gonna feel so good in the next 20 minutes. I promise."
See, so when Josh is sick, I'm like somebody who I don't know how to like make him feel better, but because my mom was really good, and so was my grandma, like they were really good at like nurturing sick people.
Yeah,
I'm somebody who's like, "Can I get you anything to make you feel better?" And Josh is like
the
opposite. He's like, "Leave me alone."
Right.
There's those
let
me take care of it.
There's those two types of people that like some of them just want to be left alone, other ones just want to be waited on hand and foot.
Yeah.
And like you learn this really well when you have kids, because there's sometimes like your kids like either like Gianna gets sick and it's like, "Oh my goodness, I can't leave." You know, Kareen gets sick, she's like, "I'm good, man. Just save yourself." Go.
I'm locked in.
Yeah.
I've only had one time that I got really sick. I was sick for 2 weeks. I missed school for 2 weeks. I had to go to the hospital because they thought I had mono. My aunt was like, "You smell like sickness." Like, have you ever had somebody tell you that you smell like sickness?
You look like death. Hey, I
remember her being like, "You smell like sickness."
Oh, that's poor bad.
And that was the only time that I was like truly shut in. I was in a room by myself. Nobody came in. They were like, this is the Black Plague. Get away from me." Do you have any more graces?
I don't. I have nothing good to say about being sick.
I like being taken care of.
I mean, yeah.
It's nice.
You cannot negate that fact. Like, being taken care of is a great thing, but it's like,
it's when people actually show that they love you like in a different way. Like, it's a softer.
But it's kind of like now that we're talking about it, it's kind of like what you just said, like about finding out about the doctor after it's over. Because there's people who find out you were sick and they're like, "Oh man, I'm so sorry." I'm like, "Where were you?" Wait, first of all, how dare you?
You were not by my side. I was fighting for my life.
Exactly. Like, people found out I was sick on vacation, and I mean, what are they going to do? Drive to where I was at? Like, I don't know what like I had expected. I mean, I know like those things were high, but like it is kind of bad. They're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that." And you're like, "Can come." Like,
things are good.
Now we're fine. Did you need anything? Did I need anything? What do you mean? Yeah, I needed you.
I don't.
That drives me crazy.
Next time Jordan's sick, everybody show up at
Please
his
don't.
house.
Please don't.
Everybody show up and just we'll take it. We'll bring some soup.
It's not. It's fine. Don't do it, because if you like call me or text me, I'm gonna be like, "What?" Like, it's a lose-lose situation for you, because if you call me while I'm sick, I don't want to talk to you. But then if you tell me afterwards, like, oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, like, then I'm mad. So it's not you, it's me. I'm sorry. I'm working on it.
Yeah, that's a lose-lose situation.
It is a lose-lose situation. Like,
sorry about you. Nobody can help.
If you would have known beforehand that I was going to get sick.
Right. If you would have seen the signs.
Yeah, that's what Bethany says to me all the time. She's like, I can feel a migraine coming on. I'm like, well, take something for it.
Get away from it.
Yeah, like, run!
Well, and what happens too is, like, if you don't get sick, because there are people who, like, they just get sick all the time.
Right.
I don't know what it is. That sucks.
Yeah.
But I feel like there are some people who are, like, always sick.
Yeah.
Every week they have something new.
Yeah.
But then there's people like you and I who we do not get sick often. So when we do get sick, we fall hard.
Yeah. And if you get sick a lot, I would say you need to take inventory about what's around, like your home, stuff like that. Because we've had friends and they've gotten sick before, and they had something in their house and like stuff like that. Yeah. So like, you shouldn't be getting sick a lot.
Yeah.
Please
like, get that
I'm not
out.
A medical professional, just throwing that out there.
You could put on a white jacket and I bet somebody would try.
Would you like me to deliver your baby? No. I think you should push.
I think that there might be lawsuits.
Bear down.
About people just like...
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's hilarious.
All right, what do you want to hear?
Man, I want to hear, what was your, like, go-to shows when you were sick?
Oh.
When you were, like, a sick kid, what was your go-to shows?
That's fair. I mean, and
Maury, Montel.
Oh my
going
goodness.
Through them all.
I couldn't watch what was the one that was too risque? Howard Stern. Couldn't do that. My parents would.
I didn't have any fancy channels. So.
What do you mean? That's channel 10. I didn't get 10. That's fair.
Yeah.
I can't remember mine. Like, I was too sick. I was dying.
Maury and Montel were always, and then I was not allowed to watch Jerry Springer.
Jerry Springer was a good one too.
That was a no-go.
Who did I say?
One. Who did you say?
I think I said.
What's his name? Welcome to ADHD.
Hey guys, welcome to Grease and Grace. We're gonna start all over. Hey.
Yeah, and then I would watch As the World Turns, only because my mom watched As the World Turns, and so I was like, I'm gonna get in on the story.
Yeah. It's the same story. It's been going on for 25 years.
Same story.
Yeah,
I don't know. She no longer watches it. But,
what else you want to hear?
I don't know. What do you want to hear?
What do you do when you get sick?
What do you mean? What do you do?
Exactly. Oh. Yeah. What do you do when you get sick? Like, do you go down? Do you like try to fight it off? Do you go to your medicine cabinet and get the old like medicine bottles? Like, what do you do when you get sick? I would love to know that. Like, yeah.
Oh, and I want to know, what was your go-to like sick snack?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
There's this Italian soup that I have been like wanting to try. That sounds really, really good. It's kind of like a chicken and noodles, but like not.
I'm gonna throw another one in there. What do you wish people would do when you get sick?
Taking care of me, baby. Everybody, don't let me move.
I'm dying. I'm dying.
But also, don't talk to me.
100%. Just be like,
read
hold
my
up
mind.
signs. Hold up, like, are you okay? Blink twice if you want me to get you ramen noodles.
Oh man, yeah. I want to know. That's what I want to know. So that's what we got.
That's what we got, guys. Hey,
woohoo!
We are energy charged today. I love it, man. We burned through that. Here's the deal, okay? We got a couple of people who reached out to us and just said, man, we love your podcast. And we're
glad. So heartwarming.
We're glad that you love our podcast. That means the world to us. We are creeping up on our 75th episode, which is crazy to think about. But here's what you can do for us if you really, truly like our podcast. You can click that share button. You can go ahead and send it to somebody that you like, whether that's your favorite social media platform, whatever the case is. But just say, hey, I listened to this. It made me laugh. I'd love to share it with you, and then maybe we could talk about it later.
Share the wealth like you share your sickness.
Yeah. And then, and then the other
Spread
thing.
It like COVID.
Do a little COVID-19 all over the place. And then the other thing is, we get to the end of the show and we ask these questions. We say, hey, we would love to hear from you. And sometimes you guys do, sometimes you guys throw them out there, but sometimes you don't. And we know that you have good things to say. So we'd love to hear from you. So greaseandgracepod@gmail.com. Just click the compose button and just say, hey, these are the things. Because it makes us smile. Like it really does. It means the world to us because we just think it's neat to.
Because people actually.
Then we're like, holy cow.
We're doing it.
Look at this. There's one. So other than that, we just think you guys are great. Thanks for listening in. Until next time, we'll talk to you soon.
God bless America.